My business is Hoe Apparel. I have a booth on the exhibition hall to the right. When we are done and your brains are full and you're not 100% certain what I taught you or why, come by the booth and we can have a chat. I can work on you. We can do whatever you need to understand a little bit more fully what I'm going to teach you. So, we call this Activate Your Flow for PoleCon because Colleen didn't want anyone to be confused and think that you were coming to a class where there were poles. But the workshops I teach are actually called Activate Your Pole because what I want to teach you how to do is to put your body back into a normal movement pattern so that when you go to do your work on the pole, your body feels like it was when you had the factory settings, so when you were a toddler. And most of us think that we do that. We go to our studios, we do all the mobility, all the flexibility, all of the splits training. And that's what we've been taught is the way to make our body move better. And it does. But how many of you have done a 6-week splits course? And at the end of 6 weeks, your splits were only marginally better? Or done mobility, like the wonderful stuff that Colleen teaches, and you do it and you feel great, and then the next day you feel the same crap you did before you did the mobility. So a lot of that is because those techniques work on your muscles, but your muscles are controlled by your brain. So if your brain has decided the way that your body needs to move, you have to change your brain and make it understand the way I move now is not functional, and you need to reteach it to come back to those factory settings. And that is what Be Activated does. Be Activated is the system that I use for Activate Your Pole. So what we're going to be learning today, we are going to do a quick exercise that shows you how quickly your brain can turn your body on and make it a powerful machine that is badass at whatever you're trying to do, and then how quickly your brain can turn your body off and make everything feel crap in your system. And once we've sort of established that as our baseline, then we're going to start to learn the activations. In 30 minutes, I'm thinking we will definitely get the first one. And if you came to me and all you ever learned was this first activation and you went out in the world and you used it, it would make a vast difference on how you move. But hopefully we will get the first two because the second is the Psoas, and I have these lovely t-shirts. And they will make a lot better sense if we can get to the Psoas activation. So for our first kind of fun game we're going to play, I would like everyone to stand up and find a partner. But I need one person willing to come up and work with me in front of everybody. Fantastic.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know what I'm doing, but hi.
It's gonna be amazing. Has anybody ever done muscle testing before?
Like EMG testing?
Anybody
Like
need a partner?
just basically to see something that makes you strong or makes you weak?
No partner.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna play a fun game. Would you stand in front of me, please?
Just have a face.
What is your name?
Star.
Star? My best friend's name is Star.
That's awesome. Does it have one R or two R's?
It's 2 R's.
That's 2 R's
It's
too.
2 R's. We'll have to take a picture together so I can see the 2 R's. Okay, so Star, what I'm gonna do on Star, then I'm gonna walk you through doing with your partners. So Star, would you put your arms out to the side, please? I'm gonna take 2 fingers on her wrists. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, hold. And when I say hold, I'm gonna push down and you're not gonna let me push your arms down. Is that clear? Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1, hold. How's that feel? You feel pretty strong? Yeah, you felt pretty strong. Put your arms down. Wiggle a little bit. Now I want you to think about somebody in your life that really stresses you. The fuck out. Makes you angry. Like, what is the first initial of this person's name?
S.
Okay, so put your arms down. S is here with you. S is right in front of you. Right, you can smell S's breath on your face. I just want S to be right here in the room with us. So 3, 2, 1, hold.
What?
What did that feel like?
So challenging.
No.
Yeah, so S isn't even here, and just the thought of S, and your body went weak. Isn't that crazy?
Well, that's horrifying.
So now, think of somebody that you love or that inspires you. What's the first initial of their name?
G.
G. Okay, put your arms out. Let's think of G. G is wonderful. 3, 2, 1, hold. Awesome. How did that feel?
I felt better.
That felt a lot better. Okay, so now we're going to do that with your partner. So one person's in front, one person's in back.
Go first.
So when the person in front is ready, arms out. The person in back, take 2 fingers on their wrists. The command you give is 3, 2, 1, hold. And then you're just going to gently press down. You're not Arnold Schwarzenegger. You're not trying to break them. You just want to feel if they can resist the pressure that you are putting on them. So at your leisure, the command is 3, 2, 1, hold. Do the test. Yeah. When you're done, have a seat. If you're not done yet,
Would you like me to sit? Whenever you need me.
so that's pretty wild, huh? Yeah. So now imagine you've had the best day of your life at work. I know, imagine that. You have pole class coming up. It's your favorite instructor teaching your favorite thing. Your lunch was your favorite food ever. Like, this is going to be a magical day. You're feeling pretty strong, right? You get there, and you almost have an accident in the parking lot. You walk in, and your least favorite instructor is teaching. And you're going to do Superman holds for an hour and a half. Based on what we just learned, even though you had this amazing day, if you were faced with those challenges as you walked into your pole class, how do you think your body would react? Can you think about a time when something like that has happened in your life and you couldn't figure out why? She did. But actually, that's a correct, because our bodies turn on and off that quickly depending on the stress, the anxiety, whatever's going on in our lives. And that's how the body works. The problem is, if you have a big stressor in your life and your brain turns off a part of your body, most oftentimes that body part stays off until you do something to turn it on. So those of you out there that are trying to do splits, but you say, like, I just can't. Like, there's this thing in my hamstring and it just is not going to ever let go. Chances are the connection from your brain to that hamstring just isn't there right now. And we have to manually go into the processor that is your brain, punch all the buttons, make that connection work, and then your hamstring will start firing like it needs to be. And I'm going to teach you the very beginning on how to get that to happen. And everybody give her a round of applause. Our body has 2 imperatives. We must breathe, because if we don't breathe, we die. And we must move, because if eons ago, our ancestors, if we were on the savannas of Africa and the hungry lion is running after us and he's very hungry and we can't move, we become lunch. So our bodies have to breathe and move, but we don't have to do that well. Your body will sacrifice how well it does something just to continue to have the ability to do it. So even though everyone in this room right now is breathing, because we are all alive, we probably aren't breathing adequately, which means down in our bellies, filling up all of our lungs, getting as much oxygen as we can into our bodies to fuel us for what we're going to do in the day. We're going to work on that. So for these activations, you're going to use your fingers, your thumb knuckle, whatever, your elbow if you can make that work. And we are going to do pressure. How many of you have had massages before? Okay, so we're going to use that type of pressure. You're not just going to like barely touch. You kind of want to give yourself some force. And we're going to start on our very bottom rib. And you're going to work from kind of the outside all the way up that bottom rib to the middle. In the middle, it kind of goes like that, and there's a little thing that dangles. We don't want to touch the dangly bit. We want to go along the outside. And you're just going to stop. I told you this is my first time teaching in front of a crowd. Stop. Forget what I just said. Everybody stand up. Because then, if we don't, we have no clue how our bodies feel right now. So we're going to do a hamstring test. So I want everybody to just bend forward and just see what your hammies are feeling at this moment in time. Yep. Check in. What feels tight? Where? How does everything feel? Yeah. Take a snapshot. Stand up. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Do we want to activate standing or seated? How are y'all feeling? Standing. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're going to take our fingers, our thumb, or our thumb knuckle. We're going to start just on the bottom rib, right on the outside of that rib. And you want to just make tiny circles and move incrementally up the rib to the middle. Now, when you're on there, you may find a spot that feels like poop. If you find that spot, stay there for a second, maybe push a little bit harder, and see if you can make that poop feeling go away. Yes, ma'am? So, if 1 is you're barely touching your skin and 10 is you're trying to burrow through your body, you want about a 5 or 6.
Oh, yep, okay.
Did you find a spot?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else found it? You found a spot? Who has not found a gross spot yet?
Must be nice, Allison.
The middle to that little dome part and work. In my brain, the ribs make like a 90-degree angle. And when I find that little 90-degree angle, I usually stay on that point because it's usually pretty thick and gross. And then I move up to just do either sides of the horseshoe. And that, like, you can kind of dig in. I'm a thicker girl, so I've got a little bit more tissue there. Leaner girls, it's usually a little bit easier to poke down in on yourself.
I couldn't find the ouchie spot.
You can find any ounce. Okay. Wait a second, we'll see if we find one.
Don't get the dangly bit.
So now we're going to jump up over. We've got the dome, we've got the wiggly bit, and on top of that is our breastbone. So now we're going to work our breastbone. And when you have a sports bra, it's kind of hard. So pardon me, you're going to see my belly. I like to pull my shirt up, go down my bra, find the bottom of my sternum. Did you find an ouchie spot?
Oh my God.
Yes.
I was a pole clean for 2 hours yesterday.
So you're pretty. So you found it? Yeah.
I actually did this last night.
So now what I want you to do is slowly move in circles up the very middle, all the way up to the throat hole. When you get to the throat hole, stop. Don't Don't go in the throat hole. That's not pleasant. Don't do that. So work all the way up. Now, you are all feeling different things because the body is different. So some of you are feeling bone. Some of you are feeling thick tissue. Some of you are feeling what feels like bone, but the more you press, the more it dissipates and you realize, oh, that was just really gnarly tissue there. It's not supposed to be there. Yeah. You want to know where to stop? So, where you find on your body that feels ouchy and gross and poop, that is where you hold your shit. So when you have an ouchy spot, that's like the last argument you had with your husband or boyfriend, or hollering at your kids for not making their bed, or the car accident you had 10 years ago. It's some amount of trauma in your system. So have we made it up to our throat hole? Yeah. Okay, so the throat hole is a horseshoe inverted, and we want to work the bone all on the outside of that horseshoe. And you'll feel kind of at the top, there's like little nubs. And those are not nice. Okay. So when we're done, can I borrow you?
Yeah.
Can you come up here? So when you're done with the throat hole, I'm using you because you have beautiful collarbones. You're gonna find your collarbone. Do you mind if I touch you?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. Consent first, only when I forget. So you're gonna find your collarbone, and then at the base of your collarbone, there's this little spot on either side, and you wanna find that spot. How does that feel?
Ow.
Yeah. So you want to find that spot, and then just so you're not lopsided, we're gonna find. Oh, it feels different. That's cool. Does that feel any better?
No. They both hurt. This one hurt more.
Okay. Perfect. So once you've done the little collarbone holes, now we're gonna just real quick. We came up the sternum. Now I want to go down both sides of the sternum. So like you'll go right side and left side, or you can do both at the same time. Right where your boobs and your pec muscles sort of come down into your sternum. So it's just slightly off the side. And you should be able to feel it. You should be able to feel tissue and then ribs underneath. And just kind of rub that ridge really quickly. Yeah. Yeah, it's horrible. This spot is particularly bad on females. It's not as bad on men. But for females, I like to clear this spot too, because we got a lot going on.
There's like rocks in there.
Uh-huh.
And these are, oh, that's not a rib. That was not a rib.
Are you sure? Because your ribs would probably be easy to find.
It disappeared after I pushed on it.
Then it is not a rib. Very good. Okay, hands down. Everybody take 2 belly breaths, whatever you think a belly breath is. And then retest your hamstrings. And tell me what you're feeling.
Better.
Better.
Stand up.
Went from back of fingertips to full palm up.
Nice.
Thank you, ma'am.
And we didn't do any flexibility training. We didn't do any mobility training. We just rubbed spots on our body a little bit. Did anybody not feel any different, or they don't know how they felt? If you just don't want to say, did you not feel any different? Okay, so it's perfect, and I love it that you're brave enough to say that. That's cool. All that means is that she's good already in this spot, and this isn't the activation that your body needs to get things going. So there's nothing wrong. She didn't do it wrong. It's just her body's like, hey, I don't need that. Move on. Okay, so this is when the squirrel on meth comes. I want to do two things. Because usually after we do the breathing activation, we work on our belly breathing. Breathing is gotten so confusing out in the fitness world. When you get stressed, we do the, which I think we all know is wrong. But then in a lot of Pilates and yoga, they teach you this lateral collateral where they want you to like expand your rib cage out. And that's cool for what you're doing there. I want big, sexy bellies. So what I want is for you to breathe in through your nose. I want you to fill your belly up as big with air as you can, and then breathe it all out through your mouth. We're gonna try that one time, and then I'm gonna teach you a fun exercise how to make that better. So, in through your nose, as much air as you can, way down in your belly, out through your mouth. So the problem here is we're at PoleCon, and we all want to be so sexy, and we all want to have our nice, beautiful, sexy, thin bellies, and I don't want that. For the purposes of the next 5 minutes and 45 seconds, we want big bellies, and we are going to call upon our national treasure, Snoop Dogg, to teach us how to belly breathe. So we have just been invited to Snoop's house to smoke a little bit of the Mother Earth with him. And before we go, we have to make sure we are tight, because we do not want to be the group at his house that can't suck in all of what he's given us. So we're going to practice. We're going to make a joint with, I guess I can say it, it's PoleCon. We're going to make a joint with 3 fingers. We're going to put that joint to our mouth, and we're going to suck through the little hole, and we are going to suck all of that Mother Earth into our bellies and make really, really big, big, big bellies. When you think you have sucked in enough, you are wrong, because we are at Snoop's house, so you want all of it. So suck in more, fill up that belly, and then release it all. Make sure Snoop's proud. Do it one more time. My friend that teaches this comes from Cape Town, South Africa. So he does not use the Snoop reference because Snoop doesn't mean much to him. So his story is you're at a party and they're passing around the joint and you don't think the joint's going to last. So you want to take as much off of your one hit as you can. But I think that's kind of lame because we have cooler friends than that. We have people like Snoop that we can smoke with. He has an endless supply. Okay, so now check your hamstring flexibility. Did that make a difference?
A little bit. Yeah, it's a little looser.
Think you can stand back up? Raise your hand if that felt a little bit better. So now when you see Snoop, thank him because he did that. So again, we just increased your hamstring flexibility by rubbing parts on our body and by getting in enough oxygen in our body to let us do what we need to do. And y'all are so amazing. I have 3 minutes left, and we are going to get to the mighty Psoas. We're going to continue to use hamstring flexibility as our test. I do want, we're going to do it standing up. The first thing is we have to say hello to our psoas. So from our belly button to our hip bone, there's this landing strip right here. We are going to take our fingers and we are just going to press in. And I already heard a, is that you?
Because I just pushed up my full bladder.
Oh, yeah. Sorry if you have to pee-pee. So when you're pushing, I want you to just notice, is one side tighter than the other? Or when you press on one side, do you get that, ooh, what is that? And I love, can I point, this lady is so beautiful because she's done what I do. Yes, you did, is she pulled her britches down so that you can actually feel. I did not want to subject you to that on me. But sometimes actually being able to feel your skin helps you make a connection. Okay, so now spatial awareness comes into play. Thumb in your belly button. Pinky on your hip bone. Where the middle finger lands is in the middle of those two. You are going to press into that spot. What, are we laughing because it doesn't feel good, or are we laughing because we're silly? All of the above. Oh, does it not feel good? Did you found it? Did you? Then you are way too low. So did you find? No. What do you mean? Yeah. So. It's the halfway point between your hip bone and your belly button at that angle. And you want to work both sides. And for some of you, this won't feel bad. And for some of you, it'll feel like I have stabbed a knife through your guts.
Yeah.
Right above that. Right here.
Hooray! I love that journey for you.
Come put your fingers on me. I think I got the right thing because it just
Get a
feels like a whole
low.
bunch of tightness.
Oh, wait.
How's that feel?
I mean, not bad, but also not good.
Oh, did you feel that? Yeah. Okay.
Woo! Gee.
Okay. So now, take a real quick belly breath and then retest your hamstrings. Please. I don't mean to be so demanding.
She knocked the knot out of something.
I did, didn't I? I felt
Oh
it.
my God.
Did you?
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Did you feel it? Did you feel it go?
Listen, I can just.
Yeah. Yeah, I felt it.
Where you live? I'm finna move with you. You just do this to me all the time.
So, if you want more information, come to Ho Apparel, find me, I'm easy to spot. I do these workshops in studios. Would love to come to your studio. I have information there. I do virtual one-on-ones if you don't live in Columbia, South Carolina or can't get there. I do in-person one-on-ones as well. And I would love to teach you more. There are 16 activations in the series, and I just did 2 with you. So if you didn't get an aha moment in this little bit of time, know there is way more that we can do, and I would love to talk to you about it. And thank you. Y'all have made my